It's 8:30. Good morning, I'm Isabel Everett with Hunter News. The University of Newcastle Vice-Chancellor says he's satisfied with the amount of support offered to the university sector in the federal budget. The Morrison government announced a $1 billion boost to research, as well as funding to support 12,000 new undergraduate places and 50,000 short courses. Vice-Chancellor Alex Zielinski says he'll be advocating to ensure some of these places are in the Hunter.
There's been a long and rigorous debate about Job Ready Graduates package, which is still in the Senate, and there are some new funding associated with that, and also the Minister did announce additional places, and certainly will be in priority areas, and certainly will be advocating strongly in the interest of our communities here in the Hunter and the Central Coast for allocation of those places.
3 men and a woman have pleaded guilty to orchestrating a dating scam which saw the group storm into a man's Cardiff home and strike him in the head with a sword. The 48-year-old man was lured into the scheme through an online classifieds website. 34-year-old Mitchell Neil Sullivan, 19-year-old Adam Shortland, 25-year-old Alexandra Dwyer and 23-year-old Corey Hicks, who fractured the man's skull, faced Newcastle local court yesterday. The group pleaded guilty to robbery, with the prosecutor choosing to withdraw other more serious charges. They will reappear next month for sentencing. The federal government says an $8.7 million upgrade of turbines at Vales Point Power Station will reduce emissions, improve reliability and provide additional power supplies. The project, funded in Tuesday's budget, will add an additional 30 megawatts of dispatchable energy to the market. Environmental group Doctors for the Environment have labelled the project outrageous, concerned about the coal-fired power station's adverse health effects and contribution to climate change. The station is due to close in 2028, with the government aiming to complete the project before the closure of the Liddell coal-fired power station in 2023. With the official storm season starting this month and continuing through March, Hunter residents are being urged to prepare for storm weather. New South Wales SES and NRMA Insurance's First Saturday campaign is encouraging Hunter residents to make their homes safer this Saturday to be prepared for severe weather. Stephen Lawrence from New South Wales SES says residents should prepare their homes and have a plan for what the family will do during a severe weather event.
So the aim of the First Saturday campaign is to provide the community with an opportunity to support the emergency services first responders. So the aim is to just remind everyone that first Saturday to run through that little checklist of preparedness things around the house, but also to go over any home emergency plans with members of your household in terms of if you do live in a high bushfire or flood risk area.
With COVID-19 restrictions easing, Singleton will now host 2 Cycling New South Wales races this weekend with more than 250 participants. The Masters Road Championships will be held at Glendon on Friday and Saturday, and the Masters Criterium Championships will be held at Broke on Sunday. Mayor Sue Moore says even with the relaxing of restrictions, Council and Cycling New South Wales will make sure precautions are taken to keep the event COVID safe.
Traffic management plans that are required, and these were all looked at thoroughly through the local traffic committee as we worked through what was required for the safety of both cyclists and also road users. So there'll be reduced speed limits and also traffic controls working through those areas.
And a solar panel fire at a home in New Lambton yesterday has prompted a warning to Hunter homeowners to ensure their panels are installed and maintained by licensed professionals.
2NURFM Sport.
Knights CEO Phil Gardner says it's up to fullback Kalen Ponga whether he wants to play in next month's State of Origin series with a shoulder injury. Ponga will be the first $1 million player for the club next season, but Gardner is adamant the club won't influence his decision. It's understood the 22-year-old could require shoulder reconstruction from a serious labral tear. He's seeking specialist advice today before making a final decision. Former Knights player Tyler Randall has finished signing with the Kurri Bulldogs for the 2021 season. Curry captain coach Mitch Cullen says it's a big signing with Randall bringing top-grade experience to the team. He's expected to play a role in the halves. And Western Suburbs 5'8" Tom Roos is right at home playing alongside younger brother Sam Roos. The 27-year-old spent the last 6 years in the army and was deployed to Afghanistan for 8 months. He's now returned home and started 13 this season, running the backline for the Rosellas alongside his brother. That's sport. I'm James Forjak.
And the winning numbers in Wednesday Lotto are 9, 13, 17, 7, 6 and 10. And the supplementaries are 19 and 35. That's the latest in Hunter News. I'm Isabel Everett. 2NURFM News Time is 25 to 9.